In this video, we are going to learn how to format a worksheet. There are many types of formatting that can be applied to Microsoft Excel worksheet. The most commonly used formatting commands show up on the Home tab in three groups, that is font group, alignment group and number group. The font group commands change the appearance of the text, whereas the alignment command change the position of the text, and the number group commands change the format of numbers and dates within a cell. Formatting changes can be applied to a whole worksheet or a range of cells within a worksheet or individual cells, and sometimes even text within a cell. First we will see font group. The first option is text style, the font style. By default, the font of each workbook is set to Calibri and size is set to 11. However, Excel provides a variety of other fonts you can use to customize your text. Select the cells you wish to apply and click the drop down arrow. Select the desired font. A live preview of the new font will appear as you hover the mouse over different options. From here, you can select the font style. If you click on this, the text will change to the selected font. Now the next option is font size. Select the cells you wish to modify. Click the drop down arrow and select your font size. Like this, you can apply your font size. See here, the minimum size is 8 and maximum size is 72. If you want to apply 7 or more than 72, just type here, for example 7, and press enter to apply. Now, beside the font size, you have two options, that is increase font size option, decrease font size option. With these two options also, you can change your font size. Click on this first symbol to increase the size and click on the second symbol to decrease the size of your font. Now, to change the font color, select the cells you wish to modify and click the drop down arrow next to the font color command here. Now the color menu will appear. Select the desired font color. It shows the live preview of the new font color. From here you can choose your color. If you want more colors, just click on more colors option. It opens a color box. From here also you can choose your color and apply to that font. Next one is bold, italic, underline commands. These commands can be used to help draw attention to important words or phrases. For example, select the cell you wish to modify and if you click bold, the text is changed to bold. The shortcut key for bold is Ctrl+B, and if you change it to italic, just click on I symbol. The shortcut key is Ctrl+I. If you want to apply underline, click on U symbol. The shortcut key is Ctrl+U. Here, a drop down list is there. From here, you can apply double underline also. Beside that, you have borders and fill color option. See, these cell borders and fill colors allow you to create clear and defined boundaries for the different sections of your worksheet. So by default, Excel does not provide any border to the Excel cells. If you want to apply the border, select the cells or sheet you wish to modify and go to borders drop down list, and from here you can apply a variety of borders. For example, if you want to apply only bottom border, you can apply, or if you want to apply only right border, you can apply. So here I am going to apply all borders to apply 4 side border, And here you have some more options, that is you can change your border color also. Apply it. The border color is changed to red, and you can change your border line also. See, for example, I am selecting double line. Select and apply. Red and double line. Now you have some more options, that is draw border grid. The draw border option is used to draw a border to a single border. The draw grid option is used to draw the border as a grid. And here you have one more option, that is erase border. With this you can erase your borders also. You can erase one by one. If you drag this, you can erase all the borders. Beside that, you have the option fill color. This fill color allow you to create the background color of your worksheet. See, select the color, select the entire sheet and apply the background color. If you click on no apply, it removes background color. On the bottom right corner of the font group, you have one arrow symbol, that is font settings. If you click on this, it opens a font settings dialog box. From here also you can apply all the formattings of a text. With this you have some extra settings, that is strike through, superscript and subscript. See, the strike through option is used to strike the text, and superscript option is used to apply the superscript, and subscript option is used to apply the subscript. For example, first we will see strike through. Write the text strike through and select this cell and apply strike through option. See, like this. If you want to write a square, the square should be in superscript position. So select 2 and apply superscript option to write a power value. If you want to write a base value, for example O2, the 2 should be the base value. Select the 2 and apply subscript option. See, these are the additional effects which are under font settings. The next group is alignment group. By default, any text entered into your worksheet will be aligned to the bottom left of the cell like this, and any number will be aligned to bottom right of this cell. Changing the alignment of your cell content allows you to choose how the content is displayed in any cell, which can make your cell content easier to read. To change the horizontal text alignment, see, here you have 3 horizontal alignments, that is right alignment, left alignment and center alignment. See, by default the numbers are aligned to right, and by default the text is aligned to left. Now I am changing this to center, see, and this to center. Like this you can change your horizontal alignment, that is left alignment, right alignment and center alignment. Now you have 3 more alignments, that is vertical text alignments. See, here top alignment, bottom alignment and middle alignment also. See, you can change it to top, bottom or middle. See, top left, top center and top right. Like this you can change middle left, middle right and middle center, and bottom right, bottom left and bottom center also. Now the next option is merge and center. Merging cells is often used when a title is to be centered over a particular section of a spreadsheet. When a group of cells is merged, only the text in the upper leftmost box is preserved. We will see. For example, if you want to merge the cells which contains data, see, select the cells. Here we have selected 3 cells, that is admission number, student name, father name. If you merge these cells, what happen? It shows the error that merging cells only keep the upper left value and discard other values. If you click on OK, see, it stores only the first value. Everything is discarded. Undo, Ctrl plus Z. If you select blank cells, for example, if you select blank cell here, for example, I am selecting this area. If you click on merge and center, see, it merge all the range from N3 to U12. If you want to unmerge this selection, just select the merged area and go to unmerge cells option under merge and center. It unmerge the cells. The shortcut key for merge and unmerge is Alt plus H plus M plus C. Alt H M C. And for unmerge, Alt H M U. And here you have 4 options, that is merge and center. This cell will be combined into one cell and the text is centered. And second one is merge across, combine the selected cells in each row individually. And merge cell, this option is used to combining the cells in a range without centering. And the last option, unmerge cells, is used to split the cells that has been merged. The next option is wrap text. Wrap text option is used to wrap extra long text into multiple lines so you can see all of it. For example, see, I am decreasing the cell size. Here in this cell you have father name and mother name. If you decrease this one, you can't see entire thing. So if you wrap this one, it is divided into multiple lines so that you can see the entire data within the cell. The next group is number group. This is one of the most powerful tools in Excel, is the ability to apply specific formattings for text and numbers. Instead of displaying all cell content in exactly the same way, you can use formattings to change the appearance of dates, times, decimals, percentages, currency, and much more. Further, first select the cells you wish to modify and click on drop down list of number group. The first one is general. This is the default one. When you enter a number into the cell, Excel will guess the number format that is most appropriate. The next option is number. This number formats numbers with decimal places. See, if you click on this, it applies the decimal places. The third one is currency. Currency formats numbers as currency with a currency symbol. See, currency symbol with decimal value. The next one is accounting. Accounting formats numbers as monetary values like the currency format, but it also aligns currency symbols and decimal places within the column. See how it aligns. So you have some more formattings like short date, long date, time, percentage, fraction, scientific, text. See, here also you have settings option beside the number group. If you click on this, it opens the number group. See, from here also you can access. For example, date. See, from here you can select your date format, how your short date look and how your long date look. Here your time format. There are different types of time formats, and percentage, how many decimals should you place, and the fraction values, scientific, and text, special, custom, etc. So with this we complete font group, alignment group, and number group. These are the 3 important groups to format the text. Thanks for watching this video.